On the road to greatness, many of us will experience so much rejection. So I came to you guys to talk to you tonight about how to handle rejection like a queen. How to keep that crown on your head straight and level. Okay? So if you want to know how to handle rejection like a queen, like a goddess, like the goddess that you are, stay tuned. Let me tell you who I is. I am Regal Essence. I am Queen TV. I am Queen TV After Dark. I am Life to Love Goddess. I am Life is a Laid Back Mom. I'm your crystal healer and dealer. I'm your ray of sunshine in the afternoon time. I'm your past life princess, and I'm somebody's ABA therapist. Hey, boos, hey. So tonight, you guys, we are getting into Queen Nandi, who is the mother of the great shakazulu. Okay, so you guys, I am tapping into a lot of different cultures, so I pray and I ask my goddesses to help me always represent them in the highest of lights. Okay, so tonight I want to talk to you guys about Queen Nandi, because Queen Nandi went on to become somebody very great, and she experienced a lot of rejection, but her story is one of love and perseverance. So let's get into Queen Nandi. Okay, so she comes from South Africa, okay? She is from the Zulu pantheon, and basically she was the mother of a famous warrior, shakazulu, okay? Before he was born, a seer basically prophesied his birth, right? So what they said exactly was a child will be born who will bring about a new order in a new nation. Nandi's son certainly made his mark, but what is less known is that she was a powerful ambassador in her own right. So she came up during a difficult time. Now, I'm going to try to pronounce this the right way. She was born in 1766, and she was the daughter of a chief. She fell in love with the king's son, right? So back then, they were able to have sexual contact. It was called ukanlobanga, right? And that was basically sexual contact without any penetration. Well, what had happened was that she ended up getting pregnant, right? But of course, she was scorned. She was rejected because basically, you know, they never had actual intercourse. So how is it that she got pregnant? So they assume, it's so crazy that it's very interesting to the story of Jesus, right? So they assumed that she had, what did they call it? I want to make sure that I say it the right way. Forbidden premarital sex, right? So they rejected her. The royal family rejected her. And when her family found out, they basically went to the royal family and was like, you know, like, what's up? They denied the whole fact that she was pregnant, and they scoffed her and basically was like, the reason why her stomach was getting bigger is because she had got bitten by a eye shaka bug, which is where we get the name shakazulu. So basically she was, you know what I mean? Like, she, you know, that was like a little jab, like, oh, okay, I'm pregnant by an eye shaka bug. Oh, the eye shaka beater. Okay, so I'm gonna name my son Shakazulu. Y'all. I love it. So of course their relationship deteriorated because, you know, he denied the baby. So she had her son. He ended up being a great leader, right? But she also went on to become a shining leader for both her family and her country. Her son became the king. She served as the official legal advisor to her country, okay? Her lesson is to trust your inner guidance. So like I said, on our rise to fame, a lot of time we're going to have to deal with a lot of rejection. And some of us a part of our initiation into a leadership role is to deal with betrayal on all different levels, right? People are going to deny who it is that you are. They're going to deny your gift. They're going to reject you. They're going to act like they don't see you. The whole nine, right? But you have to trust your guidance. You have to trust that what you know is true. She got that prophecy about her son, and she was like, you know what? You can deny my son. You can do whatever. I'm going to walk up in here proudly, right? But she had to trust her inner guidance. She had to know what she knew, right? Even though it was crazy. how the situation came about. She had to know what she knew, right? And then also too, she had to be willing to keep her head high, right? Even when those that should have backed her didn't back her. Y'all, can y'all imagine? Can you imagine like the level of fortitude that it would require to still step in there with pride and hold your head high, knowing that everybody is looking down on you, talking on your name, lying on you, the whole nine, right? So let's get into how we will honor Queen Nandi, right? So to honor the goddess in you, you are going to trust your guidance, right? You're going to trust your guidance that led you to this message. You're going to trust your guidance in all it is that you see, whether it's synchronicity, angels, numbers. You are going to trust your guidance, okay? By trusting your inner guidance, you are learning how to unlearn some things, right? You are going to have to learn how to feel things with your gut. And it's crazy because other major parts of our body have their own brain, right? So your heart has a brain, your gut has a brain, but you have to be able to get all of those things into alignment, right? So that you can be a clear channel for the divine, and you can be open for that inner guidance, and you can also be open to trust yourself. Calm down, calm all the voices so you can hear. Take your time, slow and steady is what I'm hearing, okay? So, let's see. Her symbols are a beetle, colorful beads, milk, green is her color, meaning joy and contentment, okay? Y'all know what came on my playlist? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, my playlist be intuitive. Use your heart and not your mind. So like I said, you got to get your heart, brain in alignment. And the way to do that is to heal, right? So in order to be a free, clear channel for guidance to come in, you have to make sure that you are healed. Healing is the pathway to everything, you guys, okay? So in order to deal with rejection like a motherfucking goddess, like the queen that you are, you're going to have to hold your head high. You're going to have to trust your inner guidance sometimes. And you're going to have to trust that you know what you know whenever no one is there backing you, okay? So that's what I got for y'all tonight on this Queen TV After Dark type of topic. And I love y'all. Peace.